I'm Jean.
And I'm Steve. We are the owners of the Morris Oxford being restored at JD Classics.
Well, we didn't really know anything about JD Classics.
Well, we belong to the RHS up at Hyde Hall. The clutch on the Morris had locked on. It had been locked on for quite a few years. And we discovered JD's up there. And I went to Paul at the time and says, how do you unlock a clutch? And he says it could be a bit horrendous depending how you do it. So anyway, he suggested that, well, if we come down and we kind of bring the car up to you, we can give it a look over. And at the time, I did say that I was interested in getting the car restored. And since then, it's just been up here. And I thought, there's no point in me having them have a look at it and take it back again. So I thought it might as well stay here now and they can do the restoration. Well, Dad first bought this car in 1970 from Stewart and Ardens at Catford for the princely sum of just over £900 after swapping his former car in a Ford Consul in 1958. He had it for 13 years. He passed it over to me in 1983 and I basically drove the car for a good few years, and then it finished up in the garage at some point to be basically a shelf, a store cupboard, and let's just say home for God's one or two smaller creatures.
It's been all over Europe. I remember family holidays when we were kids. I think the first one, Dad drove it, and it was the first time he'd driven abroad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He took it away on a camping holiday, and he took it all the way to the northern part of Yugoslavia, and on the way we stopped in places like, we went through France, Austria, well, all the places that you go to.
France, Germany, Austria.
Making friends along the way, chatting to people, that kind of thing. But I think our ultimate goal was to go to Venice, and so we stayed in Venice, just outside Venice, and we visited Venice. It was a collaboration, really, I would say, with JD and with their own ideas. I know that, Steve, I think you wanted to keep it completely plain, didn't you? Because the original interior is grey, and we wanted to keep it as original as possible.
It was suggested that we have a green dashboard rather than a black one.
Yeah, that for instance.
Which was with the leather stitching and the piping on the seats.
Yeah, and to reflect some of the sort of exterior in the interior. So, and I must admit that I did for a while think about a green and grey stripy seat, and we were dissuaded by JD, and then they suggested perhaps something a little more discreet, and so we went with the grey trim, the green piping on the grey, which has worked. Yeah, it worked incredibly. It's lovely. It's worked incredibly well.
Yes, it's been totally rebuilt. New pistons, new piston rings, new valve springs.
It looks beautiful, doesn't it?
It does.
It does look stunning.
It's been painted as well.
And it's been kind of painted, as you say. A lot.
But it's going to be that 1970s experience, isn't it?
Not quite. It will be on different tyres, different brakes. The engine will be more pepped up than it used to be. It won't exactly be the original.
No.
But again, nothing never is. Probably be at, I would say, more not weekends, probably during the week rather than weekends, because there's less traffic on the roads during the week.
The thing that I've been really impressed with, though, is that we've been with this, every step of the way, and it's really exciting to have seen, I guess, all the range of disciplines that are on display with restoring a car like this, and the expertise from obviously the welding, from even just the stripping down and finding out what's wrong, aligning the car, And obviously when it's done, the paintwork and everything, but and the whole engineering side of redoing the engine. But to see those range of disciplines on display as you go step by step.
Being part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a, I suppose without using a pun, it's been quite an amazing journey.
All credit to JD's really, and the people that have worked on it.
Yeah, I mean, we were so impressed by the expertise on display. It's incredible.
It's lovely to hear.
Yeah, so yeah.
And we look forward to, very much look forward to, delivering you your car. And of course, if you do want me to do a test drive in it,
You can take it round the car park.
okay.
Or perhaps in the countryside or somewhere like that.